So, inspired by the new over-under 10 gauge shotgun coming to the game on December 3rd, we're out here today on Sundarpatan with a loadout of nothing but double barrel weapons. We've got the 470 and a couple of different shotguns, and we're gonna see if we can get any trophies with our double barrels. Now in this server, we're just happening to catch like the end of Nilgai drink time and the start of Barasinga and Water Buffalo drink time, and I'm really curious how these 12 gauge slugs are gonna do for the Nilgai. The good news is with Water Buffalo coming up, the 470, obviously we don't have to worry, but this could be a little bit tough. So we're looking at Frontal about 130 out. He's already attentive. I think we gotta get to 100 though to have any real shot of getting him down. And of course we do have the Hermes scope on our over under 12 gauge. So we're gonna see if we can get the job done here about 100 out. See if we can even attempt a heart shot. Oh, that actually worked? That was so delayed, we could have killed another one, but I thought at first we didn't get him. They must have just decided to leave their zone. It is, as I said, the end of Nilgai drink time. It's actually almost 12:30. That was pretty solid. So Vital Blood, I mean, had to be heart shot. Right lung and heart, not by a lot, but it got there and got us an 85.45 gold Nilgai to get the hunt started. And it's one of the things I love about doing stuff like this. The added challenge part is fun as well, like you gotta get in close for shots like that, but sometimes you make discoveries that you would have never known. I frankly didn't think that was gonna work. I think that's a rare Water Buffalo. It's almost invisible, but you can see that little bit of like orange undertone, or at least we could when the other ones weren't in the way. That's the orange variant. And I was just saying, you know, the 470 for Water Buffalo is going to be no big deal, but range is a problem, and Spooked Buffalo also are a problem. We should be able to kind of run it down, but the river there is going to really extend the time it takes to do that. I mean, this is just taking forever. We've kind of managed to flank her, though. I don't know if we're going to get a much better chance than this, because if we get a lot closer, she will kind of start sprinting again. So as soon as we clear all this brush and can actually see, or can kind of see, I guess we're shooting at an outline. Let's see if we can do this. Felt pretty decent about that. The way she turned though, a quick follow-up was not really in the cards. That one's aggressive, but I want to make sure we got the female. There's Vital Blood, so maybe a bad time to reload. Let's see if we can get this guy taken care of. That'll do. Might have gotten a heart shot on the follow-up. And, pretty typical hunt on a map with a Water Buffalo. It's super droopy horns for that guy. He scores 153. Always getting attacked by ones when cool stuff happens, but this time, just so happened to be a cool Water Buffalo on the other end. And it's our second orange fur type Water Buffalo since they got the new models, and you can really see like all the little flecks of orange throughout the fur. And obviously it's the orange undertones that really allow you to kind of see it from the distance. So 88.96 scoring silver was liver and lung. Like, all things considered, we'll take that any day from the 470. And we've already got a rare with our double barrel loadout. 2 months in a row coming to Sundarpatan, getting rare female Water Buffalo, 1 albino, 1 orange. One of these days, I still want to get a big gold, either fur, frankly. And maybe we gotta keep coming back here because it's sure working. Well, I think we found the rest of the Water Buffalo. It's insane sometimes, like when you find a rare just among a couple of buffalo, when there's 50 over here. I mean, there's a nice mythical. I hear footsteps, so we might be taking a 150 meter shot here. Make sure we get this zeroing change properly, because that is a thing that can happen with 470. Let's see. Definitely hit him once. I have no idea about the second time. And we gotta deal with this, unfortunately, instead. So let's get that one down. This one also, at least was aggressive. And this one's aggressive. We did get hosted this server, by the way, so adding a bunch of excess hunting pressure isn't a huge deal, but I still prefer to not do that. But sometimes the Water Buffalo leave you no choice. This was supposed to be not a lot about the 470. I really wanted to use the shotgun slugs and maybe a little bit of buckshot and birdshot. Are those ones charging too? Well, I guess I shouldn't be that shocked. There's tons of them over here. Did we get the mythical though? I don't think we did. So let's get these two. And then hopefully we can catch up with the mythical and maybe make a better shot. That should get all the charging ones taken care of. And unless we somehow maybe clipped him twice, which is I guess a possibility, we should be good. And we've seen the 470 like at long range, by the way, take a really long time to bring a water buffalo down. And in fact, actually, it might happen again. Let's go see. And I mean, there it is, vital blood. But at 150 meters, they'll just run a really long time until they actually go down. Very low bleed rate and everything. But that was a lung. That's going to be a gold. And after a very, very long track, left lung at 140 meters, didn't hit him the second time, and he's actually top of the estimate, 164.93. Not a bad buffalo, and I think because we've killed like 2 or 3 times as many water buffalo and frankly as many animals with the 470 as I wanted to for the whole hunt, we're gonna change course and actually go up into the mountains and see what kind of challenges those present. So just making sure nothing special for the geese around here, and I think we'll head north. That's a pretty big blue sheep. That is a level 5, and of course, like sneaking down from this direction. Now we gotta try to figure this out with the 12 gauge slugs. Not nearly the potential problem that no guy in like Barasinga could pose, but I would have liked to have at least gotten a little practice. We know 100 meters was good for the nil guy though, so it ought to be good for blue sheep if we can get an angle. We might end up way closer than that till we can see again. Actually, that's him there at like 75. He's alert. Oh boy. I guess we'll try this. These things are dang impressive. Dropped the nil guy and dropped a level 5 blue sheep. I'm not so sure that was a hard shot. I think it was just through the lungs. And they are, by the way, 12 gauge slugs, classes 4 to 8. So perfect for this kind of thing. And let's see. Second potential trophy of the hunt. Got one with the 470. And we've got one with the 12 gauge slugs. He's actually top of the estimate, 157.02. Double lung at about 74 meters. And we've got a brown fur type diamond blue sheep to go along with our orange rare water buffalo. Honestly, maybe we really lucked out that we were just getting swarmed by water buffalo. I really had no intention of coming up here today. That wasn't a part of the plan. But I just wanted to find something different, and that sure enough was different. Good deal. Well, there's one on the other end of the scale, a tiny level 3. And by the way, what I'm really hoping happens since we're up here, maybe we can actually encounter a snow leopard and try to get that with the slugs. Now that maybe was a hard shot because he went down immediately. There were a lot more blue sheep in here than I realized. You know what? We might get a crack at one of these things as it comes across here. If we had the other round loaded, I think we had that. It'll go down pretty quick. And now maybe we should pay attention to what else actually comes out of here. You think you get away from water buffalo and you're still shooting stuff that's running right past you. So this one, gonna be a silver because we shot him 3 times. Shot him in the leg, in the jaw, and then finally in the liver. Kinda just lucky we got the third shot. The first one went a little bit more smoothly. That guy's gonna be just a silver 97 score, straight through the heart with that slug. Feels like it's just one or the other with those things, actually. And we still have not used buckshot or birdshot. I'm sure we can find a decent woolly hair somewhere for the birdshot. Buckshot, though, Tibetan fox are about to start drinking, and frankly, I really don't like buckshot in this game. We'll try to use it once, and that'll probably be it. But pretty soon, that's gonna be at least part of the plan. Well, at least we got a decent Tibetan fox here. Just a level 6 male, and frankly, there could be other ones around that we haven't spotted just yet. But that's at least going to be the one we plan on trying to get. And we'll be using the 20 gauge side-by-side to try to get that. And I'm glad actually, now looking at this, that we're doing this in some daylight, because I think if it were dark, it would be a pain to line that shot up. Man, he's alert at 60. Is that us causing that? I mean, I guess so. I'm not really sure buckshot's going to get the job done at that range. The wind's good. I mean, unless there happens to be a snow leopard, like, trotting through here. It's gotta be us. That one doesn't care. If we can get to, let's say, 40. Oh, he's alarmed. Maybe 45. I say we go for this. And hopefully something there finds a vital. I don't have a lot of faith that it did. I mean, he's going down quick. But that doesn't mean a whole lot because there's so many pellets. It may just be a bunch of hits that help to bring him down. This doesn't show any vital hits, so I'm assuming that we didn't get it. But, that's kind of why I wasn't planning on using much buckshot, but we gotta have it. Just in case a level 9 or a rare would show up. And now we know should that, wow. We actually hit pretty good, just nothing penetrated. Anyway, should that situation come up, we know that we gotta get a little bit closer, find some cover, and just somehow get into, I don't know, 20 or something, so that those buckshot pellets can get through to the lungs. Well, here we go. Snow leopard track. There's disturbed edge back this way, so I just want to check. That is snow variant, and we actually just reset the time to morning, so we won't be dealing with it getting dark on us. Now, could we spook this thing and shoot it on the move? Sure. And we're not going to just walk track it because who knows how far away it is, but I really would prefer not to. Of course, the wind is absolutely horrible, so we'll see what happens, but hopefully we can somehow not spook him, just kind of stalk into range. Well, we tried, but here we are chasing this thing down, and it's only 50 meters away. I wonder, can we get on this rock and then try to get some kind of shot? We just lost the spotting. There he is there. This is going to be rough. Oh! Anytime I doubt these slugs, it's just dropping whatever we go after. That was pretty cool. I mean, dropped the nil guy, dropped a diamond blue sheep, and now dropped a snow leopard on the move, like, I don't know, 70 meters out? Pretty darn impressive. I like that. I'm so glad we did this today. 27.43 gold. Got him just through the shoulder and into the right lung. Tracked him 3 kilometers to make that happen, but I'd say that was well worth it. So I still want to use birdshot. We'll try to find a woolly hair somewhere. I can't believe we haven't really seen that many. Well, he's no monster, but we do have a woolly hair. There's actually a second one there. Maybe we can at least try to get them both, but they're completely separating there. That must have been close to hitting, but I guess not, because that one continued. We did get the first one, and I suppose then on that note, that's going to be our final kill. So we've got an orange water buffalo and another diamond blue sheep to take back to the trophy lodge. And this actually ended up being really fun. All these weapons did a pretty solid job other than the buckshot, which we kind of knew would happen. Now I'm fairly certain that we had our piebald female nil guy in this spot, but I must have taken it down to make a thumbnail, and since we're just kind of moving stuff around, we'll do the orange water buffalo there, maybe kind of like, it's kind of neat actually, sort of perhaps warning calling with the tiger right there, and then as for the blue sheep, I want to say we've got a couple of spots taken up over here, and yeah, those are already occupied by blue sheep, so let's see what we're looking at. This is a 157.3, that's like the same as the one we got today. Oh, 157.03. Well, for the heck of it, we'll put that there now and probably replace it eventually. It is cool, though, as that moose is very much in our way, to see the difference in the big horns versus the small diamond horns. Either way, though, just bringing a loadout of double barrel weapons to Sundarpatan inspired by the upcoming over-under 10 gauge, we ended up getting 2 cool trophies and really got to see some awesome performance out of a couple of those guns today. And that actually ended up being a lot of fun. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.